The minute you focus on her and you finally get the girl and you take your focus and your passion off of your goals, you know what's going to happen? She's going to lose interest and she's going to stop chasing you. The common denominator is your goals, is your life, is your happiness. This is what women want to be a part of. They don't want to be a part of a thirsty guy's life who is always trying to hook up and trying to please them and try to sleep with them. Women don't go for those guys. As crazy and illogical this is about to sound to you guys, this is what women do on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. I kid you not. They will hoard up a lot of guys of dating apps, social media platforms, bars, clubs, wherever. They'll get a lot of guys together on their phone. And what they will do is sit around and wait for the guy who does not want them. They will pursue the guy who shows no interest in them or very little. So for all you guys who are blowing women up, texting them all the time, just know that she's not going to choose you or chase you. And there's reasons behind that. Yes, it's crazy to sound, but when it comes to women, they are crazy. See, in order for someone to chase another person, that person has to have something in their possession that the other person wants. Now, for this video, you have far more to offer than a woman. Women can just give you sex and that's it. But us men, we have a lot to offer. We have not just sex, we have our purpose, we have validation, we have our attention, we have our goals, we have protection, we have security. So now that you guys understand this, I really hope that you guys stop really chasing women, right? Because here's what 99% of men do. And this is what disqualifies them from being chased and pursued by women. They make sex the end-all be-all of their life. They make getting women and sleeping with women the end-all be-all and the goal of their life. They put that number one. And by default, women are gonna just, I'm not gonna show any interest. I don't wanna go see him. I don't wanna hang out with him. But if you want to be a 1% man and you don't want to be like the 99% of guys who chase and pursue women and beg women to hang out with them, what you have to do is separate yourself and not chase women. If you want a woman to chase you, like I just said a couple seconds ago, you have to have something that she wants. And number one thing is your validation, your purpose. Women chase guys who don't want them. Yes, it doesn't sound right, but the reason why they're chasing him is because that guy is focused on something more than them, more than her. They have a greater purpose. They have a much bigger goal in life. And like I said, 99% of men make sex and women their goal. So women automatically lose interest and don't want to chase you. If you want a woman to pursue you and reach out to you more all the time, you guys have to stay busy from sun up to sundown, right? You have to fill your calendar up with a whole bunch of different stuff. And don't schedule her throughout the week. If you don't schedule her throughout the week or the month, what's gonna happen eventually, she's going to reach out and she's gonna wonder, man, I haven't heard from Darius. I'm hearing from all these guys that wanna take me out, that wanna see me, that wanna hang out with me, but I haven't heard from Darius. I haven't heard from you. You know why? Because you're busy. Because you have something going in your life, something you're pursuing and something you're chasing. Not her. Something you're chasing that's worth more than her, that's worth more than sex. And this is what will make women chase you, because women ultimately want to be the person, the thing that you chase. And when you don't do that, what will happen is she will come running. I guarantee you. Give you an example, guys. There's been a few women that I've dealt with in my life. And we've been hanging out, you know, I was busy with school, busy with work, had a lot of things going on, and I finally fit her into my schedule, right? And we're hanging out and just chilling and everything after we hung out, hooked up, and had a good time. And what I noticed was they would turn their ringer on. And the reason why they would turn their ringer on is because they wanted me to see how valuable they were. They wanted me to see how all the thirsty guys was chasing them and texting them. So as we're sitting hanging out, and you know, we got through hooking up, and all you hear is ding, 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 ding. Or even before we hung out and hooked up, and what she wants me to do is fall into their trap. Fall into the 99% of dudes' traps where they blow women up. But you know what I did when I look back on it? I stayed 1%. I hung out, had a good time, and after that, I went back to my purpose. I wiped my hands clean and went back to my goals. I made that number one. This is how women will chase you, because they want to be the center, the forefront of your life, of your decision making, of how you move and how you feel and how you act. And when you don't put them number one, she's gonna say, wait a minute, this is kind of odd. Why is he not chasing me like all the 99% of the guys? He's a 1% guy. Okay, let me chase him. And that's who women truly want to be with. That's who women who really want to pursue and lock down. Have you guys ever had a woman say this to you, use this phrase? I just can't figure you out. The reason why she says this is because she's confused. She doesn't understand why you're not operating like every other guy that she's encountered in the past, that she's dealing with currently. And you're separating yourself because now she has to bring more to the table. Now she has your undivided attention. Now you're not prioritizing her, right? This is why I tell you guys, your purpose is number one. Your passion, your goals are number one. Because by default, she's going to come last. This is why women say, oh, you know, what's going on with you? And they can't understand you and they don't know how you feel. That's because all your feelings, all your emotions, your thought process is going towards what you love, and that's not her. It's going towards your goals. Guys, I've been doing videos like I'm doing now and in the past where a couple walks by, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and the woman is looking at me, or she kind of stops and is looking around and looking at me in my area. That's because I have a purpose, and this is my purpose. And women get curious, even husbands, even wives, they get curious because they want to know what's going on. Guys, you have to put women on the back burner. I know it's kind of hard for you because majority of guys think that if I don't sleep with this woman and I don't make things happen, it doesn't make me a man. I'm not a man if I don't hook up with this chick. And when you have that mindset, that thought process, desperation is gonna just come off. And you're gonna try to force things, and you're gonna try to make things happen, and she's gonna be like, oh, I'm turned off. Women are turned off by desperate men. Women are turned on by men who are focused on themselves, who are focused on their happiness, on their goals. Guys, another thing, you have to be happy about life. A lot of you guys walk around mopey and sad, and again, this is gonna come when you have your purpose, when you're focusing on things that you love, things that you enjoy. So when you're happy about your life, guess what? Women are gonna look around and say, ooh, why is he so excited? Okay, let me be a part of his life. I wanna chase him down. I wanna text him and see why he's so overjoyed, why he has such a fulfilling life. I wanna be a part of his program and his journey. If you want a woman to chase you guys, this is how you do it. And you must do it by focusing on You, not focusing on her. Listen, every woman knows you want to sleep with them, right? When you interact with them, they know that you want to hang out. So why not just focus on your life? Why not just put yourself in that top 1% and be aloof and focus on your goals and your happiness and the things that you love? If you want a woman to chase you, this is how she will do it. But you cannot prioritize her as number one. You have to be the number 1% guy.